loves, thanks for coming back to my channel. So today I'm gonna switch it up a little bit and I'm gonna talk about how to build up your immune system. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified as soon as I have a new video. And if you're coming back, thank you for coming back. So let's go ahead and get started. As we all know, there's a pandemic out there going on. So what we can do, since there's not a lot that's being said that you can do to like protect yourself other than wearing gloves and masks, what you can do is build up your immune system. Let me just say that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist. However, I have been living a healthier lifestyle over the years. So I just want to go ahead and show you guys what I am using. So first thing I do is I take supplements every single day. I'm currently taking, this is organic black seed oil. I use this, I take a tablespoon every morning. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't, a lot of this stuff may not taste the best, but this is for your health. So this one, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the taste at all. But anyway, it's organic and I got it from Mom's Organic, which is a local store that we have here. But I've seen other brands that you can get. Since it has such a pungent taste, the next thing that I do is I'll go ahead and follow that up with some elderberry syrup, which is really good. So this one is from Mom's Organic. I got this a while ago and now it's done. And because of the pandemic that's going on, there was a period of time I didn't see it on the shelf anymore. And this one has some of the cleanest ingredients. It just has vegetable glycerin and deionized water in addition to the elderberry fruit extract. So I found a recipe to make it online and this is what mine looks like. So when I ran out of it, this is what I did. Basically, this is half a cup of elderberries. This is what it looks like. You can kind of see the berries there. There you go. And this is what I use to make my elderberry syrup, and I got this off of Amazon. It's by Star West Botanicals. Dried elderberries boiled in 2 cups of water for about 20 minutes and then simmered for 20 minutes, and then I added about a teaspoon of ginger powder. The recipe called for grated ginger, but I just used what I had, which was ginger powder. And then you let it cool, and after it's cooled, you whisk in the honey, and the honey has a lot of healing properties, so you don't want to put it in while it's hot because it could lose some of its nutritional values. But elderberry syrup I've used for years. As far as like if I feel cold or anything like that, I just take some of this stuff and usually it does the trick for me. Sometimes I've had peskier colds, but I don't really get that many colds. This past season I got 1 cold. The year before, I think for the past 2 years I didn't have any colds. But this is great for building up your immune system. It's also an expectorant, so if you have like some phlegm in your chest, some mucus and stuff like that, it helps to, you know, clean that up. Next I have red clover. Red clover is a blood purifier. A couple of these things are for cleaning out your system and cleaning out your blood and removing the toxins, which will help make a healthier environment within your system. I take vitamin D supplements just because you know, we're not getting enough sun as we should, so almost everybody is vitamin D deficient. So this is the one that I was originally taking. It's 2,000 IUI. I didn't realize that I ordered 5,000 IUI. I don't know if it's gonna be too much, but during my last doctor's visit, my doctor did say I was kind of low on vitamin D, so I guess 5,000 IUI should be okay. Yeah, I try to get as much sun as possible by going out for walks, but like I said, I'm vitamin D deficient and my doctor told me almost everybody is. So this is a good thing to have. You might want to check with your healthcare professional before you try that. Any of these things that I'm mentioning here, you might want to check with your healthcare professional first. Make sure you're healthy enough to do these things, especially if you're on medications or anything like that. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just sharing with you how I build up my immune system, and this works for me. I just started taking cod liver oil. Like I said, I'm pescatarian, so I wanted something to kind of replace my black seed oil that didn't taste as bad, and I read the reviews and they said the reviews are pretty good. So this one is 1060 milligrams. It's wild caught cod. It has a lemon taste. It's not as bad, I'm not gonna lie, it's not as bad as the black seed oil, because that black seed oil, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little rough. The other things that I am taking is I'm currently taking this acerola cherry powder, and what I do is I just put it in my smoothies every morning, and this is a great source of vitamin C. Fruit is best if you eat it on an empty stomach, so I try to have a smoothie every morning. So I add this for my vitamin C. Sometimes if I don't have a smoothie and I have like a yogurt parfait, like I'll do like coconut yogurt, I will mix it in that way and then add my fruit and then eat it that way. But yeah, this is what I use for vitamin C. Or I use the camu powder. Now this one is unopened because long story short, I have a subscription, I guess, with Amazon. I didn't mean to do that, so this one came back. But this one, the taste is definitely tart. I prefer the acerola cherry one. This one, acerola cherry, has 800% of vitamin C that you need for the day. This one has 760, and camu is a berry, I believe, and acerola is a cherry, I believe. So they're both high in vitamin C, so if you want to add them to your smoothies, go ahead and do that. I used to use Emergency, and in looking at the ingredients, you can tell like it's a bunch of fillers, so I decided to keep it natural and do these in my smoothies. So like I said, I prefer this one, but this one is good as well, and plus this one has more vitamin C in it. Also in my daily smoothies, I like to use Irish sea moss. So Irish sea moss, I put that in my smoothies. You can use it other ways as well. I've never made a tea. Oh wow, I'm just reading that. You can pour 6 ounces of boiling hot water and a teaspoon of tea and steep it for 3 to 4 minutes. I've never done it that way, but you are welcome to try that. I might actually try that. I didn't know you could take it like that, but I do like a tablespoon. I put a teaspoon of the other stuff, of the camu powder and the acerola cherry, and then I go ahead and put like a tablespoon of this in there. But I do make a smoothie for 2, so maybe a teaspoon is good enough. So a teaspoon of each is good in your smoothie. So that's what I've been doing. Next thing I've been doing daily to boost my immune system is I use herbal teas. I drink tea first thing in the morning. Not first thing. First thing in the morning, I go ahead and drink water. Water is very beneficial, and that's probably what I should have started with, but they're not in no specific order. So everybody knows, I know you beat it like a dead horse, but water is very, 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 very important. It gets your system going, and I drink warm water. I don't drink cold water because there's some studies that say it solidifies fat, and the only time I'll have like super cold water is like if I don't know, if it's like super hot and I'm just like in need of some cold water. But I really don't drink cold water. So first thing in the morning, I'll have 32 ounces of water, and I drink it in a mason jar. So just a clear mason jar, that's what I have. I try and get 128 ounces, which is a gallon, so I fill that up 4 times a day, and that's what I use to get my intake. But also in the morning, I like to have my teas in addition to my smoothie. So this is probably the one that I drink the most, which is dandelion root tea. Dandelion is also used for like cleansing the blood, cleaning out the toxins. Yeah, so I've been drinking dandelion leaf tea for a couple years. They do have the roasted one. I don't really like that. Sometimes I'll make this into a latte, like during the colder months when I feel like I want some Starbucks or some Dunkin' Donuts or something like that. I go ahead and get like a creamer, and you know, of course I don't use dairy creamer, but I'll get a creamer, a flavored creamer, or I'll just do some almond milk, steam it. I have a milk frother, and then I'll just make myself a little tea latte. Also, I know this might be overkill, but sometimes I'll drink a elderberry tea. And this one is by Buddha Teas. A lot of these teas that I'm about to show you are by Buddha Teas as well. The dandelion was from Traditional Medicines. I don't have the box. Sorry, I took it out the box. I also have linden tea, which is also known as tila. This one is anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer. It's an antioxidant. It boosts the immune system and it helps with your nerves. Insomnia, fever, headaches. It's good with all those. I have not tried it for those. For those reasons, I've just been drinking it as an immune booster. I also have the red clover tea, which, you know, I actually haven't started drinking this one just yet. Another one that I have is burdock root. This one is also antiviral, antifungal, anti-cancer. It's very good for the blood. So burdock root, get you some. Exercising every day, at least for 30 minutes a day. I won't lie, I probably do 6 days a week for at least 30 minutes a day. One day I take to rest. It's usually Mondays, but I do more than 30 minutes. I do an hour a day, and then I go for a walk. I go for a walk for about 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes daily, and that also helps with getting my vitamin D levels up, because you know, if it's sunny, if it rains though, I'm not gonna lie, more than likely I won't be taking no walk, but I'll at least try and compensate for that by exercising a little longer than an hour within my home. So that's that. So the other thing I would recommend for boosting your immune system is getting enough sleep. 7 to 9 hours is the recommended amount of time, but we all know not everybody gets it. And even though, like, you know, we're in a pandemic and everybody's at home, I still don't do 7 to 9 hours of sleep. I try my hardest to get 7 hours of sleep, but you know, life happens. So those are all my tips for boosting my immune system. To recap, number 1, I had supplements. Number 2, drink plenty of water. Number 3, drink tea, especially early in the morning. Number 4 is to exercise and get daily walks in. Number 5 is to get plenty of rest, 7 to 9 hours of sleep. So those are all my tips. Hopefully you enjoyed them. If you did, go ahead and like this video, and go ahead and comment below with your favorite way to boost your immune system, especially if I didn't discuss it in this video. Also, let me know what you want to see more of on my channel. And until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye.